well, here we are. It's not a GT, but it's a nice little Mustang. The 4-liter. But yeah, I should have recorded right off the bat before I started dismantling. The big bump in her there. And headlight is smashed up here, as you can see. But we'll be changing that guy. Don't throw that away because I need to take it out. Yeah, but best thing to do is take the front off. There's a little bit of rust right here. This is a good toaster, so it's a Mustang. So I'm going to give her the royal treatment. Same color over again. It's in great shape. Yeah, I'll be going into the booth here with it. I call it a booth. That's a loose term. It used to be a booth though. It is actually the body shop in that, the booth. We sealed it in with block fillers on. So, this booth was used a lot in the 50s and 60s and that, but we're revising it. So this is floor. I didn't cover the floor that much. I threw a little bit down for the dust, right? But this is our floor out here and our ceiling. So this is the before and after, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna paint up the Mustang. Same colors again, but see how it goes. Got nice new guns too. Big professionals, so that'll help out a lot more. We got the W989K Air Max. I don't know. That's what we got. There's a 900 mil. You like the mixing table? Is what it is. But as we grow, we'll get a little bit better. Hopefully. Yeah, this is where we're at now. Aluminum hood. It's got a few little marks on it all right that have to be cleaned up. Break down, this is what I consider a gooder car. So break it down quite a bit more. Right, do the nice job. Yeah, it's not getting Rust-Oleum or trim clad, as we call it up here. Not getting any of that. Too bad the bubbles are underneath the stripes, eh? Anyways, it's gonna get her actual factory paint, so smooth her out. She'll look good again. Taking the plastic covers off the bottom. Normally it's something a fellow would tape them up. May as well clean them up good. They got a little bit of rust there. Well, we got the chains. Do the right job, as they say, or righter job. Take a minute or two. We done a clutch upstairs in a 3500 Dodge before. Guess what? Make sure those there gear shifters face the radio. Yeah. It doesn't win how it feels natural and everything else. Ask me how I know. But 3 minutes to switch it back around. Well, 7. Anyways, this is your first look at this Mustang. So, day 2, second date, the Mustang. One thing I don't like is, well, I mean, I don't care that the Mustang stripe is down there, that's all right. But on the damaged fender, there it is. I don't know how easy that would be to match it, so. But anyways, light sand, there's not really any body work on the car. Spots here, kind of rough, yeah. There's some dirty hands touching it, but I got a package of $40 gloves over there. They're 15 forever, 16, now they're 40. Yeah, inflation exists, especially here in Canada. Carbon taxes is what it is, I guess. I don't make the rules. I just have to follow them. But anyways, yeah, here's the price on those gloves. Isn't that something? So 40 bucks with the tax or whatever. At least they fit. Keep my greasy hands off of it. During prep, I don't wear too much weight, but yeah. Spots here, little ding there. Nothing too bad though, but the front of the hood's kind of rough if you can see that. It's an aluminum hood though, so should sand out pretty nice without having to put any glaze or anything in it. A little bit in our stripes too, but I think they're plastic, not paint, so a couple of spots like this here. Car looks pretty good though. I mean, it's an '07 and we're in Eastern Canada in the ocean. She looks good. Most things rot it right out now, but usually there's some cap. Little bit of rust in there, I don't like that. But we'll put a little sandpaper to it and paint it up. Clean that off. The old Ford sign on it. Usually take them off, the dealership signs. We'll wash it up there and everything. This should be a nice one. Little blemish just there, here and there. Somebody had tried to touch it up, I think, before here and there, the car. Well, I don't think. I know. We can see it right here. We're looking right at it. There's some. Let's see if we can pick up. Can you see them scratches? But I think that we were using 80 grit to fix her up, whoever it was. Doesn't matter to me. And we'll clean up this too and everything as we go. The fender and light was smashed out of it. That's what initiated the paint job. It's too bad though, because the car's pretty darn good so far. Anyways, sure, if there's a real body man, he'd straighten out that fender for me, but I'm more for replace panels than paint kind of guy. I don't like that body fillers and stuff. Never turns out right. And usually when you're putting the body fillers on it, it's something that's rusted, and it's rusted anyways. It rusts from the inside out. That's what I find. I don't know if anybody else finds that, but I find that. But here we are. Finish up the prep and maybe get it ready for paint for tomorrow, I hope. Or this evening. I don't know. Over there in the spray booth. Much brighter. Here we are in here. There we are right there, so I think it's a winter codfish dinner. Get the big roll of paper. Anyways, I'm going to see how this goes. I like the tape in the windows anyways, at least they're nice and flat over. Anyways. Well, feels pretty good. Getting something in the spray booth. Gotta take it back out to do a little more work, but it's in the spray booth. This is the spray booth. Vintage, like we were saying. So we're getting her up and running again. We'll be painting cars, trucks, vans. Hopefully just cars, though. A lot of smaller cars, like Mustangs and Civics. The slicker stuff, so to say. So we're gonna replace the fender. Here's our replacement fender here. You have to make sure that you tuck in your inner fender here, which is not a problem. Take it back off and show you. Right in here, there's a little, you can see that there. It's not a hole, it slides on. I like that part, if there's anything to like, for sure. Always rather use the original part, but it is what it is sometimes. Gentle on it. But before I took it off, I had it on just right. That's great though. There. Back a little bit. Still not quite going in. And your fender's going in. just right. Jig it in. The 2-piece Fender wheel. Not hard to put on though. Not easy to put on, but not hard. Push it ahead for a second. Give the door a little bit of an opening. Not too much though, don't get crazy. Got halfway into the first jam there. Pop it on. A lot of times these aftermarket fenders don't fit quite right, so you have to move them around, but don't get discouraged and start drilling stuff right away. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But yeah, catch it back on when we have it on. So we'll take you in for a closer look. Okay, we can see in there, I'm not sure. Not easy, I can see some, you guys probably can't see any. Yeah, there's a little tab in there. We're off a little bit here, but our holes aren't quite lined up there, so just have to move it around a little bit. But we'll get it, 100%. Take your time with this, don't get crazy and start bending and stuff. I keep my hand out of the camera. God, I'm bad for that. Yeah, here we are though. Fender's on. We have our gap tool here. She fits up. It's aftermarket Fender, right? So it's not right from Ford, but we're level top line, our midline, the bottom line. It stays level as the door opens, right? So it's 4 lines in it, 5 lines in it. We're on the money. I don't like quite how spread it is there, but moved it every which way. We don't want to bend it either, right? Fits pretty good though. So the hood is still popped up, so down a little bit, but right along you can see that line is good. Line marks right down here, we're lining up. Over here we're lining up, right? Line is good all the way through, right up here to the top. Check our gap over here. Looking pretty good. This hasn't been taken off, but looking down on the factory side, we're a little bit off there. The other one is on, so I might just try to adjust a little more, but you can only get it so close with the aftermarket as opposed to the OEMs. It doesn't matter if it's Mustang, anything. I like to bring it in maybe a little bit more. She's perfect down here, but I feel that she's coming out here a little bit more. Do a little adjustment on that inside nut again. But we are level and down, right? So yeah, gotta touch them with some paint too before they start the rest process. Living here in the ocean, basically. Something on that, but we'll primer spots. I'm going to try to use primer instead of too much glazing putty, because I think we'll be able to level her out, feather it in with the primer, so that'd be nice. It's not actual rust, it's just little bubbles. 2 more years so it would be rust, I'm sure. These aluminum hoods are nice too, because they'll take a great sanding as opposed to some of the steel ones. You blow right through it if there's a little bit of rust there, right? Anyways, we're getting closer to spray day. We'll have to prime that fender. We'll prime out that fender in all of our spots first. Prime it all up. Then we'll come back and prime some more, right? Prime, prime, prime. Looking good. Anyways, that's where we're at right now. Well, here we are. Putting the fascia back on it. And fit up this fender nice. Oh, let's get us some light switches upside down. Anyways, yeah. Got our new fender on. Cleaned up the rockers. Nothing wrong with them, but they had a little bit of rust on them. May as well clean it all up now. Hope those got a chance. Yeah, our car's pretty straight. Just about ready to get her in the booth there and tack her off. Ooh, I'm gonna tape you off. Just putting a couple of screws in the fascia there. Good to go. I think there was something else I was seeing here too just before I left for my tea. Yeah, just a little mark there, isn't there? So I gotta get that. But yeah, other than that, a couple little touches on it. Nice when there's no actual body work, fillers and all that stuff. I hate that. Here we have it. Yeah, she's gonna get some primer on her now. Prime out these inner spots and feather them off a couple times. A little bit of sanding. Yeah. Very small. I don't really consider that exactly body work. A couple spots on the gate there, but it's not rusted through or anything like that. The primer's gonna grab it. Well, enough talk. Time to play. Ah, yeah, jump in here. Yeah, here we go. Have the car in. And I'd like to say it's gonna get primed right now, but we're not gonna prime it right now. My better half has told me the end of my day is at 3 o'clock today, so I guess that's what it is. Sometimes that's what it is. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape, so it'll be prime time. Cover up the wheels, prime time, and let her sit and give her a nice little sand. Maybe I might put 2 coats of primer on it. I'm unsure. We'll see how it goes. Car is pretty straight, so just right here we had this little piece over here. I noticed just as I was taping before, a little bit of a mark there too. Yeah, minute there, but look at our body line here on this fender. Nice fender. I'm not promoting them or anything, I don't know, but it was a lot better than the other one I got the other day from a different brand. So I like that when they actually fit and you don't have to drill holes and move them and stuff. If you can, a lot of times new panels are the way to go, but I mean, that guy there wasn't cheap. We're looking at a $600 fender. But it is what it is. You want it to look good. The other fender doesn't have rot in it, a big dent though where the headlight was, but anyways, that don't matter. Might come in use for someone else maybe. Or maybe not. Anyways, that is that. Extremely happy. Spray booth is up and running. This is our first car we're spraying in. So, real big excitement for me. Almost speechless there, I guess. But yeah, Mustang. Who don't like a Mustang? I guess people that don't like Mustangs maybe like a Challenger or a Camaro more, but I like Mustangs. I like the other two too I just mentioned, but I got a special spot for the Mustangs. I had Camaros before, never had a Challenger. But we'll be painting it here in our very own spray booth. Cherries Auto is very excited. I'm very excited. Here's the Mustang today. And I think she's looking beautiful so far. Nice shine. We can see our reflection in it. First car I ever painted in my spray booth. Not my spray booth, it's my friend's spray booth, but this is my shop, right? You know, we all know how that works. But yeah, here we are. We got a shiny Mustang today. How's that look? Nice finish, I can see myself. I like that. And it's not polished yet. So yeah, over here in Cherries Auto, we'll be doing budget paint jobs, and we will be doing the big deals, showing us how to mix a bit and stuff like that. Anyways, like, subscribe, and share, please. So, here we have it. Back together for now. Gonna put, the tape is on the window there to line up for our racing stripes we're putting on it. The stripes all from the bottom all the way back. Looking pretty good back together. Shiny. Shiny for sure. Let's put our badges on too. Inside. That'll probably happen when we're putting on our stripes. Our hood scoop came in, we put it on, and our racing stripes didn't come yet. But our side stripes did come, and they're oversized, but that's okay because we'll just put them on and then we'll trim them down, right? So, a little bit of work, pedantic and stuff, but we'll get her done. Car's looking pretty good too. You should have white letter tires on, but I'm excuse me, I'm just one of those cheesy kind of guys, as they say. I like letters out, white letters. The 80s will never die, 70s will never die with this guy. Although I barely remember the 80s because I was only a kid, but I remember white letter tires. Trans Ams, Mustangs, and Camaros, white letter tires. Just a lot better equipment. Right now I'm running off my Samsung Galaxy, and I am running off my HP laptop. So, and I'm not very good at this. I'm only a rookie, but I'm trying, and it's a lot of fun because I'm sitting here doing this. Think of how it is when it's nice and silent without you guys. So I like having you guys here. He's helped out a lot. Actually, you guys are a big part of how the work gets done, believe it or not. Yeah, we're looking pretty even there in the black Mustang part, but then when we're looking if you're looking at all this, see, it's all up and down, all over the place. So, and it's hard to take it off and stick it, and then find out what you got. Am I right? I think I'm right. Anyhow, we're gonna get it done. It's a little bit different. We just had. I mean, I remember the old pony ones from the 80s. They had the little ponies that would go along, and little horses. They were pretty cool. Would have been cool to get one of them, maybe retro. Anyhow, let's see what we're doing here. Mustang. Right down the side. Just mocked the way that they were before. Down through. Ooh. Oh God. Down through. So, pretty happy with that. Down through it. We're gonna do this hood scoop here. We're gonna do it satin silver like the rest of the car, and then we're gonna go with our 2 racing stripes right up through. I'm feeling, I don't know, that video game movie they made a few years ago. Car's starting to look a lot like that one. I don't think she has the special stuff under the hood like that one had, but I thought that was like a $10 million or $5 million Mustang, wasn't it? Anybody know? I think we all, I think you know what I'm talking about. That car. Yeah. So far, so good. Soap and water helps out a lot. Get the card, get them on. There's where we are for now. Can't wait to put these racing stripes on. I'm sure I can wait, but I can't wait. Get her done. Get her done. Is that what it is? Get her done. It's come along nice now. Wet sand to be good. But she's not a Shelby. We should have mocked one. That would have been kind of fun. Just took the measurements, inch, and then 7 in. So that's where we're at on that. Car's looking pretty sharp.